What is up, guys? Today we are making some awesome fried rice. Our oil is hot in the pan, so we're going to add in our garlic. Get this show on the road. Our heat is on high because that's how we do stuff. We're using coconut oil, and we're gonna throw in our chicken. Okay, now we're gonna start adding some sauces. We got some mushroom sauce here. Sorry, this is soy sauce. Now we're gonna add in our mushroom sauce. About a spoonful of that. And we're gonna add some fish sauce too. And we're gonna mix that up. And then once the meat starts to cook a little bit, we can add our rice. This rice is refrigerated, so it's cold. Which is key, because we don't want our rice to get soggy. We gotta start with cold rice. So we're gonna mix that. Gonna add a little bit more fish sauce. We also need to add some sugar. Sweeten the pot a little bit. A little bit more fish sauce. And a little bit more soy sauce. Okay, now we're going to throw in our egg. Egg goes off to the side so that it can start to cook without making the rice soggy. I think we'll throw in an extra second egg just because we're feeling like it. Get some extra protein in there. I'm gonna let this egg cook a little bit on the side here. And then once it starts hardening, it's gonna be ready to mix. Fold it into the rice like that. Now starting to add our veggies. Got tomatoes, bell peppers, some bok choy, and onions. Look at that awesome veggie goodness. And we gotta flip this. Get those veggies mixed in, down to the bottom. Get our onions cooking. Personally, I like the veggies to not be overcooked. I like to have a little bit of crispy texture still in there, nothing too soggy, but we do want them to cook a little bit and absorb some flavor. I'm gonna sniff it a little bit. Smelling pretty good. We're gonna add some curry powder just to give it a little bit more zing. I love curry powder. Personally, I think fried rice just isn't complete without some curry powder, but to each their own, right? If you don't want it, don't have to add it. Okay, we're still on high heat, maximum heat that I can get out of this stove. Fried rice is something that you really want to do on high heat. And if you let it sit a little bit, so I'm going to leave it for a second and let some of the rice crisp up, burn a little bit at the bottom. It's going to give it a smoky flavor and make sure that we don't end up with soggy fried rice as well. It's my least favorite kind of fried rice, is soggy fried rice. Everything else can kind of be fixed. You can season it afterwards too, but can't fix soggy fried rice. Just gonna wait a little bit. Got our smoke coming up, so now we'll flip that. Yeah, it's a good color. Like that. This is just about ready to eat. I also find it easier to cook fried rice if you've got enough to really fill the pan, because then you can cook it on high heat and it doesn't just burn and dry out to a crisp, because you don't want that either. You want some moisture that helps hold in the heat. It allows us to cook on high heat without burning it and drying it out. And see, the rice looked really dry when we started, but the vegetables had so much water in them that it's looking great now. All right, I think it's time to dish this thing up, and let's try it. For the finishing touch, we've got green smoothie in our whale cup, and we're gonna add some lime. So take a nice chunk of lime, squeeze it in there, mix it up a bit. Let's see how we did. All right, มากครับ super